flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Man, welcome everybody to Talladega for the DRL Talladega 250, about to get underway for the Dynasty Racing League Cup Series. About 5 minutes out until we get this race underway. Real fast, let's go through some information. Tonight's race, weather-wise, 80-degree air temp. By the way, make sure you all bear with me. Had a tooth pulled yesterday and have a little bit of trouble speaking, so I apologize. Anyway, 80 degrees. Air temp, track temp, a little warm, 106. Should make some very interesting race. It should be a good race, especially on a long run, if we can get a long run. Right now, it is James Pandolf out in front. We have a total so far of 31 drivers in the session. We'll have to wait and see if that's how many makes the start. What I want to do first right now is I want to step away and get our national anthem. Be right back right after this.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back to Talladega as we get ready to go racing here tonight. Should be fun. Coming into tonight, we currently have, I believe it's 8 drivers locked in. I actually had it up and I just took it off, so I apologize. I will get the point standings up here in just a second. Right now, the drivers locked in is Austin Hicks, Chris Stouffer, Tommy Bordeaux, Anthony Barrows, Blake Griffin, and Eric Wolf. Currently locked into the standings. Also, guys, real fast, or locked into the chase. Also, I want to mention real quick that this race is sponsored by Twitch.tv/Taterus. Make sure y'all check her out. Where did my sponsor go? Apparently I lost my sponsorship. I will get that up here in just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having trouble finding my sponsor thing. I had it up and apparently I lost it. Anyway, we'll get that up. You'll see it in the commercial as well, along with everything else that we are doing for the mid-season mayhem. If you haven't seen it, what it is, a driver has to win 3 of the 5 races in August so far. The winners, pretty simple. We have Austin Hicks, Connor Lane, Eric Wolf has won. So them 3 guys still have a chance. However, they're going to have to win the next 2 races in order to get the Mid-Season Mayhem Award presented by Twitch.tv/Taterus. And I actually had my thing up. I don't know what happened to it. I think I found it. I found it. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Sorry about that. So, pretty simple. Driver goes out in the month of August, wins 3 races. You walk out with a $100 gift card or a $100 iRacing gift card or Amazon gift card, whichever one you choose. So it should be fun. Once again, guys, as you can tell, I'm probably having a little bit of trouble talking because of where I had some surgery done, I guess you could say. We'll be live, or we'll be going green here in a few minutes. First off, I want to go ahead and get my pick in. And if he's out on track, I will show you his car. And I will tell you why I'm picking him. And I don't know if he's actually out or not. But there he is. That's going to be my pick for tonight, the 21 of Brady Briggs. Reason why I'm picking him, watched him during practice, and he likes hanging back a lot and try to avoid that first strike. And I think that's going to be a big key here tonight. I think that you are going to have to avoid the first strike in order to make it to the end. I don't expect a lot of cautions, though. So it should be fun. So that's what I'm going with for tonight. Practice, finishing up. That means qualifying is about to roll off here for DRL. Make sure you all check them out. There is a link in the description with the website. You can go there and find out all information. 12 drivers advance to the chase. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on as well. Qualifying, getting started. It's going to be interesting. And the first one rolling off. Driver of the number 9, Jordan Gonzalez. Or Gonzalez, sorry. Going to be running that high line all the way around Talladega. You're going to see speeds of over 200 miles an hour. Going to ride it for your first lap, or for your out lap and your first lap, or I would anyway. And then on your second lap, you want to get to the bottom. You don't want to touch the brakes because you don't want to take a chance of them sticking and slowing down your next lap. So you want to be able to just hold it full throttle all the way around. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of plate tracks. I mean, I like them. I like watching them. I'm not a fan of racing them. I'm just not that good at them. So I try not to race them a whole lot. They are fun to watch, though. Hey, man. Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. So, yeah, once again, he's running the high line. Let's go over and check on some other guys who's out on track. Mason is running the low line on his first lap. See, I'm not a big fan of running the low line on your first lap. I'd rather run it on my second lap. Jeffrey Tire and the number 46, Budweiser. Avis Ledet. McDonald's car tonight. The 25, Alex Tilley. Alex may have something for him. Brady Briggs, my pick for tonight to get the win. Aaron James, love the paint scheme as always. Ryan Branch, we got a bunch of drivers out. James Pandoff, you can see him right here on your screen now. He gets ready to cross the start-finish line. Give me your thoughts. Who's going to get the win? There's a ton of drivers in here tonight, though. James currently 4th on the board. Ryan Heskard may have a good chance to win in number 2 tonight. He's always fast. Currently 6th on the charts. Mitchell Briggs in the number 38. Riding the high line at the moment. He'll be going to the low line here very soon. Going to run a high line once again on his first lap out, so we'll hop over and check on somebody else. Right now, Jordan Gonzalez, your pole sitter. John Mullins out on track. Looks like he could be slowing down. Here we go. Daniel Hallis. Daniel coming in here back in 20th in points. Has only made 5 starts so far for the year. Looking for his first top 5 finish of the year. Alright guys, let me ask you a question. When do you think the big one will happen? Will it happen before lap 20? Will it happen after lap 20? Guys are pretty clean, so I don't know. See how Daniel qualifies here. Coming through the triangle. And this is his first lap. Up to 24th. So he's going to be needing a little bit more work. Don't know if he'll have time to finish his second lap. I highly doubt it. Right now, though, your pole sitter, Mitchell Briggs, knocks off Blake Griffin. Anthony Burrows could be a very big threat to win tonight. And qualifying comes to an end as we take a look at our pole. Mitchell Briggs, Blake Griffin, your pole sitter tonight. Take a look at the rest of it. Watch out for that 98 and the 15 booking may have something. There's James Pandolph up in row number 4. Josh Hoppernall, Alex Tilley in the 25 could have something as well. Logan Lane is starting way back there at the moment. Is Mitchell, there he is. Let's see if we can get an interview with Mitchell. If he's in TeamSpeak, that is. I will pull him down, or sorry, Discord. I will pull him down and talk to him. Hey Mitchell, you got me? Oh. Hey, you got me? I cannot hear him for some reason. Let me get a mic check from you real fast. Oh, cannot hear you. I will see if I can get you here in just a few moments. Having some trouble apparently, it looks like, with Discord. So we'll get Mitchell back in here in just a moment. Having some trouble, it looks like, with Discord. Kind of weird. I'm going to do a test, but apparently I can't do a test on it. Alright, so we are about to roll here. And Mitchell going to be starting first. Like I said. Bring in James Pandolph to see if we can get him. Maybe it might be just his mic. We'll find out. Hey James, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're going to be rolling off in the 12th spot right now. Actually, I think you're a little bit higher now. I think you're 10th or 9th or something. Anyway, what's it going to take for you to be able to get up to the front? This is a long race.
At this moment, we got 94 laps. I'm not worried about getting to the front, although I believe the front will be the safest place. But I'm looking to just ride around, find somebody or somebodies that I can work well with and make it to the end in one piece.
I know you're not going to give away too much, but how much strategy comes into this race, especially when it comes to pit stops?
It's just all about being in the right place at the right time, finding people that you work well with, and making sure you're around them for the end of the race.
Alright, man. Look forward. Hopefully talk to you here at the end. Go up and see if you can win one.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy. Alright. Getting ready to go green here. Mitchell Briggs will be leading them across the stripe. See the cars from the grandstands. A lot of cars gridded tonight. Let's see how many actually. 30 cars gridded tonight. We do got 31 in the session. I think one may be starting from pit road. Not 100% sure on that though. So the pace car drops down pit lane. About runs over the cone. Green flag is about to wave. We are going green flag here at Talladega Super Speedway. 94 laps. You can see that number 5 already on the outside. Blake Griffin in the TRN car. Once again, Blake, thank you for running that. Do appreciate it. Pretty much everybody trying to get a single file, it looks like. You're just trying to run laps. You can see the 5 dropping in behind the 38. That is all strategy. You do got the 25 of Alex Tilley up on the high line right now as well. Pushing, who is that in front of him? The 61, looks like, of Weatherington. And then Zach Wetstein also up on the high line right now. The low line has the momentum. Pretty much the key. Oh, somebody gets pushed down below. Looks like that 61 maybe came down on somebody a little bit. We go high above the blimp. And already some cars dropping, trying to drop back on that back stretch. You got a couple cars moving to the high line now. James Pandolf thinking about going up there. That is the 84 also of Eric Wolf. He does have a win in the month of August. Looking to try to win $100. He's going to have to win this race and the next race in order to get that. Riding on board with the 84, looking back at the 9 of Jordan Gonzalez. They're 3 wide with the 46 in the middle. 46 and Jeffrey Tyre with the 61, both in the middle. Working out of turn 4, it is still Mitchell Briggs up front leading the way. And honestly, that's all that needs to be done right now. When it comes to Talladega, you know, in all honesty, it really needs to be a follow the leader race until about 10 laps. You can go from the back to first in 10 laps easy. And there is no reason to be pushing unless you honestly need some bonus points and stuff like that. We do got a small breakaway trying to happen with 5 cars, which is interesting. From first all the way back to Clay Phillips into 1, then Brady Briggs behind him. And that closes back up really fast. Yeah, this is iRacing. You know, the big logo on the bottom kind of gives that away. Sorry, that's kind of mean. Clay Phillips stuck up on the outside. That is one place you don't want to be. And this kind of resembles a lot of other tracks as well. We've talked about it in the past with other commentators that we've had in here. The same kind of stuff that happens here can happen at a place like Bristol or mainly Martinsville. If you don't have any help, I guess you could say really the bottom line is the preferred line, even though the fastest line in my opinion is the top line is the fastest. But Martinsville kind of resembles this. Of course, it's two completely different tracks. I understand that. But if you get caught on the outside, you're just going to keep dropping back, until you find a way into the bottom. And, you know, it takes a long time to actually be able to do that, especially when there's so many cars running in the, you know, the field. So let's go a little bit further back. Mark Vega running behind the 9. Jordan Gonzalez. They have fallen back. I do think that this is strategy as well. I think that there's no need for them to push. You can see that they're just riding nose to tail. Mark Vega is a really good driver when it comes to plate races. I've broadcasted a couple of races with him in it. And a very talented plate racer on iRacing anyway. And so we'll see how it happens. He did jump to the high line, it appears. Yeah, he did. Falling in behind the 1 right now of Clay Phillips. You also see that 23 of Ryan Branch on the bottom. Now, a lot of this I still believe is them just falling back, just biding time to wait and see what happens. Hopefully a caution don't happen. But, you know, it is iRacing and it is Talladega. The big one is bound to happen. We know that. Just depends when. We do expect pit stops to happen around lap 30. So, you know, it could change a little bit. If some guys can make it to lap 32, that means that they can make it on 2 stops for sure. I don't know if I'm 100% right about the field strategy either, because I did forget how much field that these guys actually do run for this race anyway. Jeffrey Tyler caught up on the outside into 46. He's going to be falling back quite a bit unless somebody hops out of line and helps him. And honestly, I just don't see that really happening right now. You can see the 61 going around the bottom. Here comes the, who is that? I can't tell who that is. From Alex, in front of the 98. Oh, okay, that's Eric Wolf. Sorry, I'm not used to that paint scheme that he's running. Give me your thoughts, though. Who gets to win? I already did my pick. I picked Freddie Briggs. Who do you think will pick up the victory? It's so tough to actually choose a winner in Talladega. This is one of the places that a guy that's back in points has a chance to possibly get into the chase with the win. So, you know, who do you think? Will it be somebody that we normally don't see? Lately it's been Anthony Burrows, who's up front right now. But we've seen a lot of him the last few weeks running up front. Will it be somebody else? Chris Stouffer back there as well. Lost the points lead a couple weeks ago. Right now he sits 51 points behind Austin Hicks. Will be Adam Courtney without a win. He is 3rd place in points without a win. Only 1 top 5 for Courtney. Actually, you know what? I don't know if Courtney's actually in here. There he is. Thought I'd seen his number. In the 11 car. Everybody getting single file now. Nobody really spreading out, doing anything. Mark Vega pulling out a line to keep his nose cool. And he may try to go around the 20 Brandon Hartwell. Not going to happen, I don't think. He may be falling back to the back, and I believe that may have just been keeping your nose cool. These guys have done a good job right now. Everybody's single file. Like I said, this is part of plate racing. It is not, and this is my personal opinion, it is not the most exciting racing. It's follow the leader for, you know, 10 laps or so. I mean, 2 or 10 laps to go. And then, you know, see what you can do on pit stops, possibly make up some time as well. But really, there's no point in pushing hard and wrecking yourself early. I mean, that would be absolutely pointless. So, Jeffrey Tyler once again put out a line to keep his nose cool. Riding on board with the 46 car. Commentator picked Logan Lane. Mitchell's a good pick. All of them's really good picks. Logan hasn't got the win yet either, which honestly, he's had a rough couple weeks. He got wrecked out kind of early last week. A lot earlier than we thought. He's 15 points though. Don't have a win. Logan's a really good pick, and you know Mitchell's a really good pick. I mean, he's leading right now. Done a good job on keeping the lead and doing a good job on holding the bottom. Mitchell is another one of them guys that does not have a win. I was trying to find out where he was in points, but unfortunately I cannot find him. He may be further back than what I think. I thought he was a lot higher than what I thought. I don't even see him on the points thing. Maybe I'm overlooking. Oh, 10 points. 2 top 10s, no wins. So yeah, Mitchell is another good, really good pick. May have a chance. Once again, guys, this race is sponsored by Dynasty Racing League Midseason Mayhem, twitch.tv/Taterus. Go check her out. And what the Midseason Mayhem is. We got 3 drivers eligible for this because you have to win 3 of 5 races in the month of August. And one of them drivers eligible is Eric Wolf, Connor Lane, and Austin Hates, your 3 that are eligible. Why did I say it funny? Anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens if they're able to do it. Eric Wolf right now running in the 9th spot. You can see him in the 84. Go a little bit further back and check on old Jordan Gonzalez. He was really fast in practice in the number 9 car. Right now being pushed by the 17 of Richard Springer. Right behind the 23 of Ryan Branch. Ryan's a really good driver as well. And also you see that 24 right there, Luke Short. Really good chance that he can walk out of here with a win as well. Started way back in 30th place, up to 23rd. No drivers right now out of the race. I don't want to jinx by saying that. No lead changes, 14 laps, make that 15 laps being complete this time. Mitchell Briggs still leading the way here over Blake Griffin, Anthony Burrows. As we take a step away, we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway, the DRL Talladega 250 for the Dynasty Racing League being ran at the moment. Good race so far. Mitchell Briggs currently leading the way, has led every single lap. And the big one, yet to happen, as it is slowly being talked about. We do expect it to possibly happen. Not sure when. And just going to have to wait and see if and when it happens. Hopefully it don't. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'd rather see these guys finish a very good, clean race. Right now, got one car working the outside. Jeffrey Tire. You see him in the 46. He's been going up there quite a bit. Got a trivia question. Oh, we got some cars pulling out here. That is the 46, the 84, the 98, the 20, 25, and James Pandolf. The 74 pulling out of line. We'll see what happens. Will anybody else jump out of line to pull up in front of them? Don't know. We'll get to the trivia here in just a moment. Meanwhile, we'll watch this and see what happens. Will anybody get back in line? Will they try to make this work? Gonna be tough, that's for sure. The inside line looks like it's really tough right now, though. Looks like Zach Wetstein is going to pull back down. No, he's going to pull back up. I thought he was actually going to go back down into the low line. And he is not going to do that for now. James Pandolf moving out of the way out of line. Not sure if something's wrong. Falls back in behind 25 Alex Tilley. 46 is making a little bit of a gain here. He's up to 5th right now, working on the outside of the 21. Brady Briggs and looks like Josh Coppernall on the bottom of the 42. The outside line slowly starting to make a run. With only 4 cars up in that high line, that's very impressive. My question would be, will one of these other guys that's running, you know, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, possibly the 5, jump out of line and go up here with that momentum and try to take it away, or follow that momentum out and see what happens? Maybe they can jump up to the lead and try to take it. Meanwhile, got a trivia question for you guys. And this is a weird trivia question. Who has the most starts at Talladega? Most starts. He also has the most laps led. Don't look it up. Just be honest. And it don't matter if your answer, if you think it sounds stupid, it may not be. Because I'll be honest, I had no idea it was him. So who has the most starts and most laps completed at Talladega? We'll give you the answer in about 2 laps. Look at Jeffrey Tire making that highline work. Good for him. The 46, that red and black Budweiser car. Or red and white Budweiser, I don't want to say black because it's not. See the dirt and stuff starting to get on the cars, getting a little dirty. Pretty cool. Blake Griffin once again. Shout out to him for running the TRN Racing Network car. Here comes the 46, getting around Anthony Burrows on that high side, being pushed by the 84 of Eric Wolf. Zach Wetstein up there as well, the 20, Brandon Hartwell. Alex Tilley up on the high side. So I ask you the question, who has the most laps completed? Who has the most starts at Talladega? Correct answer is Dave Marcus. 61 starts, 9,777 laps completed. Let's see. Richard Petty. Ricky Bobby's a great choice. He was always good at Talladega. Neil Bonnet. Dave Marcus. Hey, somebody knows. Bill Elliott was a good choice, though. Well, how many laps did Ricky Bobby lead at Talladega? Oh, like one, wasn't it? I don't even know if he led one. Would you consider how lap led what he did at the end? Bill Elliott does have the record here, though. I know that. It was like 200 and, was it 10, 19? I don't know what it was, but it was like really fast. I remember that. Things are getting a little mixed up here. You can see Jeffrey Tyler follows in line on the bottom. He moved up quite a bit. 5 spots gained for the number 46 car when he went to the high line. He takes over 4th place behind Anthony Burrows, right in front of Josh Coppernoll. The 84, you see him, Eric Wolf, still working outside line with Zach Wetstein up there. The 20, the 74. I'm trying to see who else that is up there as well. It looks like Clay Phillips up there as well. Did have 2 cars pit, Abbas Ledeck and Daniel Hallis. Daniel spent about 18 seconds on pit road. Not sure. He's now 2 laps down. Not sure if something may have happened there. I didn't see it. Didn't pop up on my overlay thing, so I'm not sure entirely what happened with the 10 or the 72. So right now, if a caution does come out, it will be the 10. Will be your lucky dog. But he does got a little help here. Who's that actually helping him? The 88, Mason Lundgren. So we'll see how that plays out as the field starts to catch him. That could be a problem. $212, that's what it was, okay. And that was in the older cars too, like, what was it? He was in the Ford at the time, right? That's insane. See Eric Wolf working the high line. And we got pit stops starting to happen. Here they come. See Mark Vega, you see 11 coming in. Just to let you know, Logan Lane, David Wellburn Jr., Adam Courtney comes in, Mark Vega, all on pit rows. We'll see when our other... Now, honestly, if these guys start pitting separately, it may be a while before we get a big group of back up. That's one thing I've noticed with iRace in general, is that once they start pitting like this, it kind of spaces the field out. And especially if you don't have a big group coming together. We'll see if anybody comes in this time. Does not look like it. So we'll wait as they cross the start-finish line in lap 29. So that is kind of an early pit stop for Logan, and I'm kind of surprised that they came down that early. I should be able to actually maybe go one more. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's very dangerous to pit. You see the 19 right there coming out. A pit road, he is going to get the back of the pack, but Logan Lane is definitely 1 lap down. So we'll see how this works. And he's still on the apron. Now he's coming back up. Will they come down this time? No, they will not. So apparently that was strategy by Logan. Maybe they're seeing something that we're not. If a caution was to come out, I think that'd be good. And honestly, I'm actually surprised that we're seeing some guys even take tires. There was a lot of 2-tire stops on that. David Mark Vega, Logan took 2 tires. Possibly Adam Courtney took 2 tires as well. Usually on my first pit stop, I never take tires on my first pit stop. I always do it on my second if it's a long race. But with the track temperature, I know it's going to get a little slick through the tri-oval. Got a funny story for you guys that don't know who Jeff, what's his name? He's a big YouTuber. Jeff Fabiano. I was racing NIS and I was running top 5, and I got loose coming through the tri-oval and got bumped from the guy that was behind me. And this was a long green flag run, and Jeff was coming out of the pits, and I spun right into the back of Jeff Fabiano. That was a pretty good one. Luke Short come down pit road by himself, so we'll see how that plays out. Logan Spanning got a penalty. See if I can find out. It is a possibility. He's still 1 lap down and don't have the pack, so that is a very good possibility. Whoop, they come down this time. Don't look like it. I'm going to stay out maybe 1 more lap. I'll be honest though, these guys are, honestly, we did have some cars on pit road. I missed that, sorry guys. Ryan Heskar came down pit road. Ryan Branch, Marcus Ruckman, Thomas Harmon came down pit road. Jordan Gonzalez came down pit road. So a bunch of guys did come down pit road. See Thomas Harmon right here in the 68. He's going to have to catch up to the field. He may have lost the draft now. I don't know if he can catch Adam Courtney or not. Looks like Richard Springer now on pit road as well. And here we go. Possibly coming to pit road. No, not this time either. So we will at least go 1 more in another lap. As we may have a lead change. 96. No, I take that back. 96 is a lap down. It's David Wellborn Jr. A lot of communication probably going on. And honestly, this is the part where I would really like to jump up in the Discord to hear the conversation that they're having. But I don't want to take a chance if something happens, we hear some words that probably shouldn't be heard on broadcast. So I'm not going to do that. And staying out once again. Very interesting so far. And caution flies. And what is the caution for? Oh, David Wellborn Jr. Oh, ton of damage. Let's see what happened. He was on the outside. Behind. James Pandolf gets loose. Contact, and both go into the outside wall. Also the 46 also involved. When everybody else had to do their best to avoid it, and does do a good job, but unfortunately did not work out for a lot of them. Riding on board with the 13. So caution number 1 comes out. It collects 3 cars with damage, including the 46 of Jeffrey Tyre. We'll see how that all plays out. So we'll catch up to the pace car and probably be on pit road. A lot of guys are going to get a wave around though. I know that. Should have about 10 guys, possibly more, get a wave around. From 17th all the way back to 28th, possibly getting a wave around. We talked about getting loose in the tri-oval, and that's exactly what happened with the track temps being so hot out here, over 100 degrees, 106 to be exact, and old tires, it will cause you to get loose, especially in traffic. So pit lane is going to be open. Brody Brady's already in his box. Somebody back here missed it. Looks like the 20 may have missed his pit box, so he had a backup. It looks like Anthony Burrows had a backup as well, so couple guys going to be losing some spots, I would guess. Let's say two tires. 38 down the way, trying to spit the tires out easily. Here comes the 5, Blake Griffin. Barely going to beat the 21 out. Eric Wolf, Zach Wetstein with the fastest stops. Be right back right after this. From, are we at Talladega?
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is gonna be so fun. And it's gonna be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
Back here at DRL Talladega 250 for the Dynasty Racing League Cup Series. About to get underway here in just a few moments, or should I say restart in just a few moments. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rally thing as well. You guys seen the commercial. That car will be free, I believe, from what they're saying. So I'm should be out here, well, it's already, what, August now? What, November or so, I think, is what they said. So it should be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Although, I don't really race the dirt, and I was looking forward to it as well. Alright, let's see. The wave around cars getting waved by. Total of 10 cars going around. Mitchell Briggs will be catching up to the pace car. Alongside Blake Griffin, Brady Briggs up there as well. Zach Wetstein, Eric Wolf. Eric already has a win in the month of August, looking to try to get win number 2. If he does get win number 3, or if he gets win number 2, he has a chance at trying to win a $100 Amazon gift card or $100 iRacing credit. Sponsored by twitch.tv/Taterus. Make sure y'all go check her out. Pretty cool broadcast. I followed her first time I heard about it. Pretty cool to show support. And so yeah, we're about to get back underway Pace lights are off on the pace car. Hey George, how you doing, buddy? So we worked caution number 1 after 35, 34 laps, 36 laps, something like that. 57 laps still remain. Only 2 lead changes, and that was because of pit stops. Pretty much it's been a Mitchell Briggs show for the time being. Will it pick up? We're about to find out. As the pace car ducks down pit road. Green flag about to be displayed, and we are... Green flag back here again at Talladega Super Speedway. It is Mitchell Briggs out in front. May have got too big of a start, but we'll see if the 5 can duck down, or will that help the 5? Mitchell got a really good start there, and it may actually hurt him. He's going to get a big push by that 2 car. This could actually stack up that line. The 5, Blake Griffin, going to be hung out to dry for now. His helps way back towards the back, all the way back to 8th place. So he's going to probably fall all the way back there. We'll see what happens unless the 98 of Zach lets him in, or if he can squeeze in front of Alex Tilley here on the bottom. And he's going to fall in behind the 25 and fall into place in, looks like 5th place. Looking back at the 66 of Aaron James. Well, somebody way off the pace. James Pandolf drops way to the back. Let's see, did he actually take... yeah, he did not. So that's what I thought. He does got quite a bit of damage. If caution comes out, it will be the 10 that gets your lucky dog of Abis Ledeck. He is now 1 lap down. He is actually racing the 72. Logan Lane also got back on the lead lap as well after all that. Comes 7, Christopher. Single file all the way through the field. We will be trying to turn some more laps here. That's good to hear, man. I feel a little bit better than what I did last night. I'm still having trouble speaking, as you can tell, but I don't know. I'll be all right. Tomorrow night, guys, I'm going to be broadcasting a new league. First time I've broadcasted them in the late model series. It should be fun. Be at Southern National. Should be a very fun race though when we go over there. Be broadcasting them for the remainder of the season. League's name is Sim Racing Short Trackers. They will be racing a late model series. It's going to be a fun race. Very short races though. 100 laps around Southern National is very quick. I'm really looking forward to it though. And should be a very fun race. We'll be live tomorrow night at 9:25 here on YouTube for them. Oh, the 5 runs down a little bit. Brady Briggs. Maybe it came down a little bit too soon. Guys, we're going to start doing something special here on the channel starting next year. Not this season, not this year. Depending if Dynasty wants us back, we're going to do it for a couple of leagues, to be exact. We're actually cutting down some leagues, but we're going to be only broadcasting 3 leagues a week starting next year, I do believe. However, they will be broadcasting in way higher definition and stuff with the new computer I'm planning on getting here in a couple weeks. But anyway, we're actually going to be trying to give away something. Like, I don't know, I've seen a couple of broadcasters give away free pizza and stuff like that, so I figured why not try something like that, give away something. It'll be fun to a person that picks the winner of each race by text or email or something. That way we can keep up with it, and if the same person picks, we'll just do a random draw and see who wins. Be something cool to give away. So I'll be working on trying to do that soon for you guys. It should be fun. Really looking forward to it. I know everybody wants free stuff, so it'll be cool to do. I will be giving away something here soon, though. I'm not sure what broadcast I want to give it away, but I'm going to be giving away a Dale Jr. Hero card. It says thank you Dale Jr. and stuff from this year, so it'd be pretty cool to give away. And we'll figure out when and where and all that stuff to do it, but and what league to do it on. Alex Tilley up on the high side, nowhere to go right now, no help. So he will fall all the way back to probably behind Anthony Burroughs back in 9th place. Oh, I say that, and here comes Chris now. So Alex now maybe falling back to 10th, and it looks like he's going to, along with the 20 of Brandon Hartwell, falling in front of Mark Vega, the 82, and they will be single file a little bit further back in the field. It's the 2 of Ryan Hesgard, Luke Short, Ryan Branch, Adam Courtney, Thomas Harmon, Mason Lundgren, Marcus Ruckman, and the 13, or in the 13, sorry. A bunch of guys there just running back, waiting for the big one to happen, if it happens. And I think it's a matter of time before we see that big crash, but right now, everything clean and green here at Talladega. 47 laps are about to be completed. It's been pretty much, as you can see, we did have the lead change, of course. I missed that at the start. Eric Wolf already has a win here in the month of August, looking to try to get win number 2, which would make him eligible, which he is eligible now, to win a $100 gift card to Amazon or Iris credits. So he's got a good chance to win some money, but he's got to win this race. Well, Zach looking good, though, 98. Yeah, it'd be something cool to do. Something way different. Not really sure on which league I'm going to give it away in yet. Depending on, you know, sponsors and stuff like that. We got to be careful giving away stuff like that. But did get word the other day that TRN is getting a new sponsor, which is pretty cool. Just got to figure out everything about it, but it's pretty cool to have them come on board. More information about it later. But yeah, talking about Zach, he hasn't had the best of luck recently. Last week at Phoenix, where he did take the pole, he had an okay run. He finished 3rd, which is really good. Led 25 laps. But it was the week before that, I think, at Dover, where he had a lot of bad luck happen. Finished way back in 31st place. So he did rebound a little bit last week. He was looking to try to put another one together here. Of course, Connor Lane won back at Dover. Said we were going to talk a little bit about the standings. Top 12 of the league gets into the chase. Right now on the bubble, Adam Courtney and Blake Griffin back in 11th and 12th. Actually, you know what? That may be actual results. Just a second. I'm sorry. Back in 11th and 12th is Josh Coppernell and James Pandolf. Martin Wenzel and Jared Ziegler and Zach Wetstein back in 13th, 14th, and 15th. Eric Wolf back in 16th. Of course, win-wise, Eric already has 2. Oh, big trouble. Just now seen it. I apologize, guys. Big wreck happens behind them. And a big one happens as we had cars flipping and everything else. John Mullins involved. And even more than that. Let's see what happened. Oh, Mark Vega gets a little loose. Does a good job of keeping it there. And around goes the 83. The 25 of Alex Tilley in it. Oh, man. Who's that car on the high side? Did Logan Lane get in it? Here's Alex Tilley. One more look at this, see if we can find it. Woo! That was a big one. Not as many. Oh, the 61 also involved. And the 42, and I don't know if the 42 actually got damaged. It looks like net code from him. Oh, the 2 of Ryan Hesgard damaged as well. That's who the other car was. So about a 5-car pileup here at Talladega brings out our second caution. Eric Wolf leads the way. And unfortunately, it took out a lot of good cars. A lot of them on pit road. John Mullins, Ryan Hesgard on pit road. Weatherington on pit road. Luke Short on pit road. Them 4 guys. Don't want to say they're done, but it's not looking good, that is for sure. As pit road should be open this time. And it will not. Oh, it will be. Oh, somebody right back here towards the back. Is that Josh Coppernell? He did. What happened to him? Josh having to catch up to the field. Just the apron is spun. Oh, into the wall. What the heck? That was interesting. And, oh, man, there's all kinds of things going on right now. The 19 may have got caught passing her yellow. I don't know what all happened. Actually, I think Logan was actually supposed to be in front of him. We'll see how all this plays out. But a big wreck happens here at Talladega. Wow, that is absolutely insane of what happened to Josh. Be right back from Talladega Super Speedway. 53 laps complete, and it is Eric Wolf leading the way. Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway. 55 laps complete. Let's take a real fast look at our race summary so far. 2 cautions. We'll call it 5 laps. Once they hit the line, it will count. 5 lead changes so far. And it is Brady Briggs out in front alongside Blake Griffin. See the 23 there as well. Ryan Branch. It is pretty much, I don't want to say go time completely yet, but you want to start thinking about, if you're towards the back, trying to put yourself in better position, because I don't quite know if the cautions are over, but you got to be thinking, when do you want to start working your way to try to put yourself in a better position to try to win this race? We'll wait and see. Also see Mark Bigger there with a little bit of damage on the back of his car by getting bumped into travel. I agree. I think looks like Josh Coppernall is done. Wow, he was riding towards the back most of the race, just waiting for towards the end, and unfortunately will retire tonight and take a points hit. That is for sure. More than what it was already, should I say. Pace car is about to pull in. Josh coming here 11th on the points, so not looking good for him. Still got a little while to go for the chase, but definitely going to need some points. Green flag is being displayed, and we're back to racing here again at Talladega Super Speedway. Blake Griffin now with the nose out in front of the 21 car, Brady Briggs. Brady started back in 19th, up 17 spots so far as he retakes the lead here on the bottom side. We'll see which line gets the most momentum, as it is 3 cars on top, 3 cars on the bottom, and a big group behind them. Somebody blinking there in that field. Working out of turn 4, it looks like the bottom line will be able to prevail for now, as Brady should be able to lead this lap, and he will. It looks like the 7 falls into the bottom as well. That leaves will leave 2 cars on the high side. See what Blake tries to do is we got another car pulling out of line to help the 20 car of Hartwell. Looks like the 88 of Mason Lundgren is back there. And also it looks like the 9 is working the high line as well, Jordan Gonzalez. We've seen Jordan early in this race very fast. In qualifying, fast in practice. 3rd right now, and there we go. Here comes a big one. Oh, what a save. That was Mark Vega with probably the save of the year. And they're still trying to get it all sorted out, but it looks like we're going to be good to go. We hop on board. Watch this. Oof. But a ton of damage on that 82 car. Looks like the 20 was the one that got into him with Brandon Hartwell. You see some damage on the front of his car. That's going to be really slow and hurt the aerodynamics of the car. We'll see how much it hurts him. He may just keep falling back and falling back. I hate to put it this way, but this 11, the 19 to 15 may want to be thinking about trying to get around the 20 car. He might not be too bad if he's being pushed. Maybe, but it's something to be thinking about. I agree. Mark really is one of the, and I say with all due respect, I've watched him in another league that I used to broadcast. It was a foreign server league. It was Russian, I believe. And I used to broadcast that league for him. That's where I first seen Mark race. He is a very talented driver, and I really mean that. He is hands down. He knows how to drive these cars really well. I mean, honestly, that could have been bad, and he did keep it out of the wall. So, you know, he does got damage. Unfortunately, it's going to hurt him, but we'll see how this plays out. This is interesting. Got a 5-car breakaway. Brady Briggs, Ryan Branch, Clay Phillips, Christopher, and Blake Griffin. Behind them, got a lot of cars. I don't know. I think the bottom line has the best chance right now to catch up to these 5 cars. They're going to have to get tucked up, though. In my opinion, this outside group needs to really be thinking about, you know, trying to fall in and get straight. Because, honestly, I don't know if they'll be able to catch them if they don't. But it looks like the outside line is starting to slowly come back up. See the 96 there with a ton of damage getting past. As we are coming to 34 to go here at Talladega. See Logan Lane down on the bottom side, number 19 M&M's Toyota. 88 left out to dry. That's what they really needed, though. They needed to get single file. If they're going to have a chance of catching this group in front of them, they can't be battling for position, that's for sure. 38 you see, though. Is he a lap down? Wow, Mitchell Briggs is 1 lap down. I just noticed that. Led most of this race and is 1 lap down. Not sure what happened. Something had to happen on pits. Started first, led 44 laps. He's going to need a caution, and he may get one. He will be the lucky dog if he gets it. He's back in 22nd spot right now, closing in on his front group. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying earlier, Josh. There was a chance of me, I thought about it. I got to get approval from league admins, and I don't think I'm even going to talk about it because there was a chance I could move into league rooms and listen and give all the viewers as well. But, and this is beginning to get ugly. The 11 gets shuffled out. But I was afraid what I would catch, and so that's one reason why I just, you know, chose not to come into certain rooms, I guess. This may not go green much longer. I'm gonna be honest. You guys are really starting to make a push now, trying to get everything they can, and I want to be honest. It's coming. It's starting to slowly heat up. You can slowly start to feel a sense of urgency being picked up by some of these guys. I mean, Logan Lane being one of them. He's up to 7th now. Being pushed by Anthony Burrows. That is a good group of cars right there, though. With the 11 of Adam Courtney right in front of the 19. That is a great group of guys that has a chance to win this. It's going to be interesting to see what some of these guys do if they decide to jump out to the outside line. Looks like the 38 is going to do that. He wanted to look like he wanted to bring the 11 with him. I don't think that's going to happen, though. And it may happen because he's thinking about it. Not going to happen, I don't think. So the 38, Mitchell Briggs, falling back. Here comes the 23 of Ryan Branch in that Monster Energy Ford Fusion. Slowly starting to push his way up. Oh, the 11's off track. It's Adam Courtney. Everybody's separating, and it looks like they're going to let him back up onto the racing surface. And they don't have to. That's the thing. They really don't have to. It is sportsman, though, if you do. And it looks like they're going to. Good job by 98. Zach Wentz trying to move over. Let the 11 back up, and actually may hurt the 98. Looks like Eric Wolf blinking a little bit. And I mentioned the battle for the lead. Well, here it goes. At the line, it will be the 21-23. Caution flies. Oh, the 98 is involved. The 84 is involved. Man, Zach Wentstein and Eric Wolf both involved in this one. Looks like the 98 just... Oh, the 72 took a hard hit as well. There's your view on board is 10 of Abbas Ledeck. And caution flag flies for the third time. And it looks like we got somebody else blown up. The 20 has blown up as well. So Brendan Hartwell not going to make a good finish here, it don't look like. Along with Zach Wetstein, who was very fast. Had a great car, possibly had a chance to win it. And Eric Wolf, who's, unfortunately for him, will lose out on $100 and have a chance at $100, Amazon gift card, and iRacing credits or iRacing credits, sponsored by twitch.tv/Taters. And unfortunately for him, not going to be able to do it. Yeah, he was blinking quite a bit. I noticed that as well. Then there was two. Who can win the $100 if anyone? Austin Hicks, Connor Lane still has a chance. Actually, I don't know if Austin's even here. No, he is not. Connor Lane, the only one that has a chance to win $100, as pit road is open. Actually, I don't know if Connor is even here. I was looking for him. Thought I seen him, maybe not. Looks like a lot of two-tire stops. 15 takes two and win the race off pit road. So let me look and see. Let me look and see if Connor was here. I don't think he is. No, so honestly, that may knock everybody out that had a chance at winning the mid-season mayhem. Not going to be able to win it. It does not appear. Be right back. Right after this. I gotta fix my seat. back here at Talladega. You all seen the McLaren commercial just now. We'll have a special broadcast this Sunday that we will be doing for the Pacific Major Series. We will be running, well, they will be running the McLaren F1 cars at Circuit de Spa. That's going to be a very fun race. I'm looking forward to it. 46 laps, I believe, around Spa, so it should be a fun race. And them cars, it's always a fun time. So, looking forward to it, and we'll be live. Just keep up with it on Facebook, facebook.com/Trackside Racing Network, and we'll post the times and all that stuff. Very fun to watch open wheels, especially run at Spa. That's one of my favorite tracks. Of course, I mentioned tomorrow we'll be broadcasting again 9:25 for the short track racers. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. I apologize. Southern National tomorrow night. 100 laps. Pace car pulls in. Green flag about to be displayed. I'm going to try to finish this one off. Let's see who gets it done. A lot of fast guys up towards the front. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. We're back to racing here at Dega. Now's the time where panic starts setting in. Not a very many laps left. Now it's time to start working your way up. You've got to start putting yourself in better position if you're towards the back. I don't know if you really want to stay single file at the moment if you have the chance to try to get some spots. You see the Logan Lane, you see the 21, you see the 7, and the 46 up on that high side. Right now it is Jordan Gonzalez leading the way over Anthony Barros and Blake Griffin. You also see that 21, Brady Briggs. He was my pick tonight, so I'm showing him. As long as I don't jinx him, that is. He's running outside the one of Clay Phillips. Or the 68, I'm sorry. Thomas Harbin. Thomas may have, ooh, he gets a little bit on the apron there. The 68, the 21 going to drop down behind him, however. In front of Alex Tilley, the 25. Also being pushed by the 66 of Aaron James. Behind them, Abbas Ledeck in the 10. Right now, guys, we got, appears to be 20 cars on the lead lap, so a lot of cars still left in this race that could win it. Riding on board with Logan Lane. Let's hop up towards the front. I like looking at some of these guys' helmets. Pretty cool. Looks like the 46 falling back quite a bit, Jeffrey Tyre. I believe a lot of that could have to do with that damage that we've seen earlier with him. Right now on the outside of the 7 car as they work through the tri-oval. Once again, I'll show the weather. Keep everybody updated. 80 degrees is the air temp. Winds out of the northeast at 3.5 miles an hour. 106 degree track temperature. It's 2.65 mile track. 3 cautions so far for 7 laps. 9 lead changes. Fastest lap of the race, 48.199. And I say that, and that just got beat, by the way. Anthony Barros just ran his fastest lap of the race, a 48.122. See Anthony up to second now, pushing the 9 car being pushed by Blake Griffin and the 88, Mason Lundgren. Haven't spoke a lot about Mason. Really haven't spoke a lot about him all season. He is one of them drivers that needs a win. Started back in 16th, currently 4th. And haven't really spoke a lot about him lately anyway. And I'm trying to get his standings up real fast, so just bear with me for a minute. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's back in the top 20, I thought. I lied, he's further back out. Maybe he hasn't had a ton of starts. Okay, it's not his third start, so that's one reason why. But he does not have a top 5 as of yet. So he's looking at a top 5 right now. Possibly a top 3, possibly a win. He's going to have this 23 though of Ryan Branch has really been on it lately. He's starting to slowly make his way back up towards the front. Started back in 20th. He may be somebody to watch out for. He could have a chance on winning this. See Ryan there in the 23 Monster Energy Ford Fusion. That's a Chevrolet. As now it is go time. No more holding back. You've got to start trying to work your way up. I mentioned that time and time again, and Logan Lane is one of them guys that could be in a bad position. But it looks like they're slowly starting to catch you in the back of this field, so we'll see. Long ways to go. Should not have a problem, but one thing I've noticed is Jordan Gonzalez may not have the field to make it 26 laps right now on that set of tires and fuel. I don't know. It's a long ways to go. We've only seen somebody go 34 laps at the most, but of course the caution flew. So I don't know. Him and Jeffrey Tire both 24 on Jeffrey's set of tires and fuel. We still got 17, make it 16 once we hit the line laps remaining. So it's going to be close. Oh, the 66 is going to go around, and that would not bring out a caution. And unfortunately for Aaron James, who was having a great run, making contact with the 7 into the wall, and unfortunately ended his knot. That will, I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably going to end his knot. Now there is a chance he could get back on the lead lap if we have a caution. No, never mind. I forgot they don't have patch repairs, I don't think. So, if they do, I'm pretty sure they don't, though. So, unfortunately for the 66, his knot will come to an end here at Talladega. And what that's going to do is possibly get James Pandoff the chance to get back on the lead lap if a caution was to come out. Coming across the line. There's single file. We do have somebody hung out. Ryan Branch hung out right now, being passed possibly by Mark Bay, and nobody wants to go. See, somebody's got to go. You can't just ride around forever. If you're back here towards the back, you have to pull out a line. In my personal opinion, you need to do it early. I don't think you want to wait till the last minute because somebody's going to pull up in front of you sooner than later. And 38 is going to get behind him. Now, Mitchell is fast, and he's back on the lead lap. 38 could have something here as well. 46 pulls up. The 88 pulls up. And them two fall back to the line. Right now, everybody's still just riding single file. Oh, I thought I seen somebody get loose. Somebody jumps out of line down there in front. The 7 pulls up in front of the 23. The 25 is trying to, not going to be able to get there. It looks like the 88 pulls up as well. So now we've got 4 people working the high line. Will anybody else jump up? We've seen 4 work earlier, and it did work earlier with just 4 people. So we'll see if the 88 of Mason Lunger can lead the charge back up to the front. We'll be honest, if I'm the one of Clay Phillips, I'm jumping up, and I'm going to do it now. It might be too late now. Oh, he slides it and threads the needle. Oh, that's going to push the 88 out of line. That ain't going to make Mason happy. Clay Phillips jumps up. We got 5 cars, including Alex Tilley, up on the high line. Here comes Anthony Burrows. Jumps to the outside. He noticed the momentum starting to work. He jumps up. Which line will prevail now? More cars working the higher line than the bottom. Anthony Burrows to the lead. Leaves the one out to drive. Clay Phillips. Side drafting by the 5 of Chris Stouffer. Side drafting, and this is going to get back. Chris Stouffer into the wall. Big wreck on the back stretch. The 7, the 21, the 23. Multiple cars. The big one happens at Dega. Riding on board with Adam Courtney. We'll take multiple looks at this. We had cars flipping and everything. There's the 23. Looks like it all started. That's the 5 flipping. Another look at this from this view. Trying to see what caused it. The 5 comes up a little bit and makes contact with the 1, and that's what started it. One more look. We'll ride on board as we go for a ride. Wow. Well, the wish came true for the 30 or the 9. Jordan Gonzalez may come down pit road. We don't have very many cars left. And will anybody come down pit road? I would. I would do whatever the leader don't do, and it looks like a lot of people staying out. Yeah, that was a big one. That was the big one we was waiting on. A lot of cars damaged. I'm counting. Let me actually go through and count how many I actually got from what I'm seeing on my live timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. 6 cars is what I'm counting. Take them to the infield care center. I believe the 5 maybe the one going there. So Anthony Burrows is out in front. And it's been a while since he won. He's been a bridesmaid quite a bit in the last few weeks. He hasn't won. Last time he won June 13th. of this year back at Rockingham. Finished second last week at Phoenix. Finished third the week before at Dover. At Darlington, finished second. So, I mean, he's been one of them guys that's always there, but just comes up short. Will it be the same way tonight? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, how about old Mark Vega? He's doing pretty good. Brady Briggs did stay out on the track. We can look at his damage. I think that's a little bit too much damage, unfortunately, for Brady. So, unfortunately, my pick gets jinxed again. We'll see what happens, though. I'm going to be honest, somebody better watch out for. He's right back here. A little bit further back. Right there in the number 19 car. It don't look like he has any damage at all on his car. He just hasn't been in the right place. Well, there's not going to be many laps and you're in the right place. So what are you going to do with the Logan Lane? Not only that, look in front of him. The 17 car. Don't see no damage on his car as well. And we're looking at some of these cars and some of them look pretty clean. The 88. Fairly clean. Of course, Mark Vega up in 6th. Alex Tilley with damage. Of course, the 21. There's Thomas Harbin. May have a chance to win this thing in 3rd. Jordan Gonzalez running in 2nd. May have a good shot at winning it. And, of course, your bridesmaid, lately anyway, the 15 is Anthony Burrows. Been a good race, guys. I'm not going to lie. This has been one of my favorite races these guys have ran. 4 cautions, only for 10 laps, 11 laps once we hit the line. Not bad at all for Dega, honestly. A lot of cars was caught up in that one, however. But it's been a good race. Alright, so it's going to come down. Basically, what I'm figuring, depending if pace lights go off this time, looks like they're going to stay on. No, so we are going to double them up. So I don't think the next caution will end it if we have another caution. I don't want to say that, but I'm pretty sure that if we have another caution, we can go back green. We're going to take the green back on lap 90 or 89, so we may have this 1 lap shootout if we have a caution. I don't know if we'll have one. Hopefully not, because I want to see us finish green. It should be a good finish. I think some of these guys may be hurt, though, honestly. I think the 21, the 82 may be struggling here a little bit. Just a little update for you guys as well. Next week, things get a little bit more crazy and intense. Indianapolis for the DRL Indy 200. 80 laps around Indianapolis. Then after that, we head to Sonoma on September 5th for the road course. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more races into the chase. You are right, though. Logan has been really quiet. That's what's making me wondering if he was just saving something. And I think he really was. I think he's got something. We'll see, though. I mean, you never know. We'll be restarting in 9th place. Pace car pulls down pit road. Green flag is about to wave. And the green flag is being displayed, and we're back to racing here at Talladega. It all comes down to this. 89 laps. As you see, it is side drafting heaven right now. The 21 getting a little loose on that high side. We don't know what kind of speed he's got. Here comes the bottom lane. Here comes the 9. He's able to clear the 68. Will he drop down? No, he will not. Wow, that's very low. And Anthony Barrow is working both lanes of traffic right now, trying to keep the momentum. 68 just blinked out. Back in now. He's going to be okay for now. We'll keep an eye on that. One of these guys could have a good chance of winning. Who will it be? Off turn 4, we got one caught in the middle. That is the 21 who forces the 9 up the track. Jordan Gonzalez gets forced out of the line. And that may be, oh, the 21 makes a scary move there for the 21. Diving down in front of Alex Tilley. I don't know if the cautions are over. Across the start finish line, Anthony Burroughs has the lead. Here comes the 68, Thomas Harmon, looking to try to take the lead. Outside line, maybe the only place you're going to be able to get that lead. We'll have to wait and see. Brady Briggs taking some daring moves. Here comes that high line now, being led by Mark Vega. Up to third goes Vega, alongside the 21. Mark Vega trying to move up to second. He's going to have to have some good push. He does got that 17 behind him of Richard Springer and the 88. Both of them guys have clean cars. They've been working good all night with people. Vega trying to take over second for the 68. Only 2 cars really working that high line completely. Now 88 does start to suck up a little bit. Brady Briggs takes back over third. We'll see what happens with the run out. I don't know if that top lane's got a lot of help. 21 tries to go up front. Not going to be able to get in front of Vega. Anthony Barrow still doing everything he can to try to hold on to win this race. Praying for a caution now. Brady Briggs being very aggressive would be the word. Logan Lane up to 6th place. '19 really beating the bumper on that 25, and that kind of puts Logan in a weird spot right there with the 25 by Alex Tilley, the way he went up. That was a little odd. But looks like that high lane's stalling just a little bit. They're going to need more people to jump up. The 21 may be the car to actually do that. Oh, Brady gets a little loose. The bottom lane slowly starting to work his way back up towards the front. Looks like that outside lane has stalled. 2 laps to go once we hit the line. The 88 falls back to the bottom behind the 9 of Jordan Gonzalez. Here comes that high line once again. Using momentum. Oh, this ain't good. The 13 getting a little swirly. That is Marcus Ruckman. Gonna be okay. If it's a time, there goes Alex Tilley. This could end the race. Caution will not fly just yet. The 25 still out on track. Caution flies, winner. Anthony Burroughs at the line. It is. Alex, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm seeing Alex Tilley up front. Why? I don't know why it's showing him. Anthony Burroughs should be your winner. Followed by Thomas Harmon and Brady Briggs is what I'm seeing. And Logan Lane will finish in 4th. Across the start-finish line. Let's see what happened here with Alex Tilley if we can. He was running right in front of Logan Lane. Logan may have gave him a little bit too a weird bump again. He did. On the left quarter panel. And it slides back up on track. And the caution actually did not fly. Caution lights are still off. And right there they fly. I believe it's because the other car is coming for him. So Anthony Burrows not going to be a bridesmaid tonight. He will be the bride, and he will win here at Talladega. That was an exciting race, man. Anthony with a huge win. That's a good win for him. I'm glad to see him win one. Good job for Brady as well, finishing third. That's a big one. Thomas Harbin finishes second. Logan Lane finishes in fourth. And Mark Vega, how about Mark finishing in fifth? Great run for him tonight. Richard Springer in sixth. Mason Lundgren, Marcus Ruckman, Jordan Gonzalez, and Abbas Ledeck somehow finishes in 10th after some damage early. So your winner here tonight, this man right here, Anthony Burrows in the number 15 Discount Tire Ford Fusion. We'll drive around and get ready to burn the house down. Whew, that was a good one, boys. We'll get interviews here with our top three as well. May even try to bring in Logan to speak to him for a second as well, since he did finish fourth. Anthony will pick up his second win on the season. Last win came back on June 13th at Rockingham. So he's going to drive to the front stretch here at Talladega on the line and spin it out. And we'll bring in Anthony and talk to him. Hey, Anthony, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, bride tonight. You no longer finish in second. Pick up your second win of the season. Talk us through that, man. That was a fun race.
Yeah, I was really just riding around the whole time, and got lucky and ended up on the front. I took fuel only on the last pit stop I made, so and then I made a move, went up to the high side and took the lead from that. I think that's ultimately what won me the race.
We know that you're already in the chase because of you winning back at Rockingham, but what is it now? Is it you going out and just wanting to win races? I know the chase is still, 6 weeks off, but is it just about going out and winning races now, or can you use anything? Of course, you might not be able to use a lot tonight because we don't have no restrictor plates during the chase, but can you use of what you learned at some of these other tracks to possibly use during the chase and see if you can get the championship?
Yeah. Yeah, for now I'm just trying to have fun in this league. Just trying to go for as many wins as possible. And once we get into the chase, that's, it'll be crunch time here and then.
As I told you before, you're one of my favorite drivers to watch, and that's one of the reasons why. Another top three finish, another win for you this season. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man? You did a heck of a job.
Yeah, everyone put on this league. I had a lot of fun racing this. For you guys put on the broadcast.
Good job, man, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you here soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, we will bring in second place, which I believe is my first interview with Mr. Thomas Harbin. Once I bring him down. Hey, Thomas, you got me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, second place. You started way back in 27th. Talk us through that. You had a fun night.
Well, I hope to start at the front, but I only got one qualifying lap in before it ended on me, so I didn't get to turn that quick one, which put me at the back of the pack. Granted, the plan was just to ride out in the back most of the day anyway, and then to make a move towards the end, and that's kind of what happened. I just wish that caution would have held off for another 3 to 4 seconds.
I was going to ask you, did you see the wreck happening behind you? Because we noticed that you jumped out of line and went to the outside. Did you notice the wreck happening behind you? Was you aware of it?
Yeah, I saw the car go spinning in my rearview mirror, and I knew that the caution was coming, so I had to go.
Well, you come in here, start way back in 27th. You finished second, man. That was a great run by you. And you actually had some people cheering for you in the chat as well, so that's pretty cool. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man? That was a fun race.
Yeah, I give a shout out to Bowman Tateris for hosting the league, S2R for sponsoring as well, and you up there with TRN.
Man, good job. And hopefully talk to you here soon, and go up and see if you can get a win here.
Hope so.
Good job, buddy, and hopefully talk to you here soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, bud. All right, next up, we'll bring in Brady Briggs. Oh, I went to the wrong word. I apologize, guys. Let me see if I can find... There he is. Hey, Brady, you got me?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Man, you come home. Well, you finished third. You was really fast. You started back in 19th, led 10 laps. You got really aggressive there towards the end, and I liked it. I thought it was really cool. Of course, with a little bit damaged race car, you had to be aggressive to try to stay up towards the front. But talk us through all this, man. That was a fun race.
Yeah, no, it was a crazy race. I just want to give Blake a shout out. He really helped me get back in line there, so I got to give him a shout out. But yeah, that finish there was pretty crazy. That last wreck, pretty amazed that I got the car rolling enough to get it up to the front, and even more amazed that I came home with the third. So I think all in all, it was a good race. You know, Talladega gets crazy, so I think we did a good job out there today.
Let me ask you, you was up in Discord with the other guys as well. I don't race a lot of restrictor plate races, and for people that don't race iRacing or just happen to tune in here, how important is communication when working on a plate track?
Communication is big here, not only on the track, but letting everybody know you're coming to the pits. Things happen fast. We're running 200 mile an hour, bumper to bumper, so split-second decisions happen all the time, so communication is huge here.
Man, good job. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to? That was a fun race. You was my pick, man. And I didn't jinx you, though, which is good.
Yeah, man, thanks for the pick. Yeah, give a shout out to my parents. They're watching, so thanks for their support. My fiance is watching as well. And again, to Blake for letting me in down there. You know, I'll be remembering that for races to come. So we'll see what we can do next week.
Good job, man. And hope to talk to you here soon. Go out there and see if you can get a win next week at Indianapolis.
Hey, 10-4.
Thanks, buddy. That was Brady Briggs. Next up, let me bring in Mark Vega. Logan Lane's not on it, I don't think. So we'll bring in Mark Vega and talk to him just for a moment. Hey, Mark, you got me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Man, you had a fun night as well. I was sitting there talking to all these other guys, and I'm going to be honest, you was a little bit of a sleeper. You had a really good car towards the end of this race. You got a little bit of damage early. Started back in 17th, managed to finish 5th. Talk us through your night, man. Do you think you could have had something there towards the end?
Yeah, we were hoping actually the caution didn't come out because we had a massive run to the leader there.
I broadcasted, a couple races with you in it, and I got to go ahead and tell you right now, you are one of the cleanest drivers I've ever seen handle these cars on any track. So I got to give you credit for that, man. How stressful is it when you're working in a lot of this traffic, knowing that you're 3 wide, you're just inches apart, especially here at Talladega?
It's nerve-wracking, believe it or not. When people watch it, it looks like it's easy, but it's not, because cars are always, with the arrow, it's pushing up and down the track, always worried about the next car.
Man, you come in here, you started 17th, finished 5th, great run. You had a lot of people cheering for you as well on the broadcast, so congratulations on 5th place. Is there anybody you want to give a shout-out to or anything?
James for allowing me to run. Tater, I haven't seen him in a while, but he's a good guy, and I thank you for doing the broadcast.
When it's that fun,
doing a good job.
Whenever it's that clean and that good of racing, man, it's always fun to do. So good job, and hopefully talk to you here soon, man. Go up there and see if you can win next week as we head to Indianapolis. I know you're pretty fast there. I've seen you race there, so good luck. And
I'm hoping.
We'll hope so. I'll be got my fingers crossed. So hopefully talk to you next week, and I'll be watching.
All right, thank you,
Thanks, buddy. Alright guys, that wraps it up for us tonight as your results. My thoughts on the race, fantastic race guys, hands down, clapping. This is the best race these guys have put on, hands down. I'll say that honestly. So good job by everybody in here. Congratulations to Anthony Burrows, does pick up the win finally after finishing second so many times, and second and third so many times the past few weeks. You gotta feel for some of these guys, of course. I mean, Zach finished back in 11th. Blake Griffin to Christopher, very fast. Ryan Branch to 23, very fast. James Panoff managed to finish 13th, though, after having Mitchell Briggs led a lot of these laps, 40-something laps, I believe, total he led, and unfortunately comes up short. Adam Courtney going to take a hit in the points. Josh Copperno, another one. It's going to hurt in the points, so that happens. We'll move on to next week. That's going to do it. That's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and watching. I'll be live tomorrow at 9:25 for the short track, Sam Racers Short Trackers. See you all tomorrow night. Hopefully, I can talk a little bit better. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day